Well, good afternoon, guys. I'm revisiting that plot of land a year later that I weeded all the Myrtle Spurge from. Just want to see how it's looking now, if it's how much has grown back, and maybe just touch up and get some of the little ones that are coming up again. So let's just jump right in. This wasn't my most popular video concept, but it's one that I liked at least and made me feel like I was doing something good. This is my third invasive species weed. You see, look, this used to be completely full of Myrtle Spurge. I have no idea where it actually went now because it seems like it's just all gone. Someone like carry it out or something. That may have been happened. I doubt it. They could not have decomposed that quickly. So it does decompose. Oh, actually there it is. Wow, that did decompose very fast. All these little branches are all old Myrtle Spurge I've weeded. It just looks like it's barely there. It's down to organic matter going back to the earth. There are these guys coming up again though, which I will be dealing with. Got my gloves. And yeah. Now, despite how much some of you people like it, Myrtle Spurge is not a native species. Euphorbia myrsinites comes from sort of like the eastern Mediterranean region. And it's a highly invasive plant here. It was originally cultivated to be a water-wise ornamental. But it's a little too good at its job because it's since spread out of cultivation and into the wild where it's really nasty invasive and can be very hard to deal with. But if you continue to pull it, it will start to go away. And these ones thankfully come out very easily from the roots. None are tearing. Another annoying thing about it is that being a euphorbia, it's got a toxic latex sap. So it is none too pleasant to touch if you, or at least to get the latex on you, which I'm actually struggling to rip one open. There you go. That's what I'm talking about with my glove there. That's a dumb thing to do. Don't ever try to break it open when you're pulling it because it can cause some nasty burns if you do that. So just be cautious so it's not super hard. I've gotten a little bit burned by it before. It's just part of the job, you know. And I just try not to pick at the blisters if they're most likely going to be kind of minor unless you got a whole bunch of it on you and didn't notice. But yeah, just don't pick at the blisters and they should just go away fairly quickly. The ones I did pick at ended up scarring for at least a temporary period of time. These ones a little sturdier. But yeah, that's really all there is to say about it. Nasty invasive, very beautiful. I'll give it that. It's a really cool looking plant. I don't like that I have to do this, but I have to. I'm gonna set my camera down for a second so I can get to work. Filming on my phone for a second. Actually, probably the majority of this video will be filmed on my phone because it's just so much easier. But one thing that's really important to say is that it's really okay to leave this organic matter that you weed on site, at least when it's Myrtle Spurge. When I first weeded it, there was a huge stack, like 3 foot tall. I'll put a picture up for you. But it has since decreased to almost nothing because it's just dried up and crumbled and started to decompose. It's really incredible how much it's already gone away. I was shocked myself, as you saw in the first bit of the video. But yeah, we might not like it, but in a year, it'll be as if it never existed, the big pile you leave behind. All right, here's some more. Yeah, the seeds from last year are just starting to germinate, but I think it takes at least 2 years for them to bear fruit, so you can get rid of them. And I've seen some that are some look like root stalks that I weren't able to pull up, that have definitely died. So that's a fantastic sign as well. It tells me that, oh, that probably wasn't a Myrtle Spurge. Oops. Look at toad flax though, so that is just okay with me. Shoot, now there might be some growing amongst the poison ivy. I definitely got poison ivy by just being constantly, and my immunity or immunization protocol did not seem to work very well. Maybe I'll tell you guys about that later if I succeed. But for now, just gotta read some more of his stuff. But yeah, this stuff is, don't be scared of it, but just take it seriously and you should never get burned by it, or at least only get minor burns. Another thing to do is take a shower immediately once you're finished. That should do the trick. Hope I'm actually feeling my hands. I'm not looking at the camera as much as I should. Gentle tugs are very important as well if you want to get the whole root out. Really strong tugs, it's like trying to yank a tree stump out of with your truck and just really flooring the gas pedal. It doesn't do anything. You want to put it in low gear and just slowly the car inch up and then slowly apply the gas. Yeah, I definitely pull trunks all the time out of the ground, or stumps I mean, all the time with a truck. I'm just kidding. All that myrtle spurge back there. That's why I gotta figure out a way to weed. I don't want to get this poison ivy on me, but that stuff has to go. Crap, I should have worn long pants and long sleeves. All right. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to come back for this later. I do this in several parts to get rid of this section. Wait for these the stems to die a bit more. But I think I did some good work today. I'm gonna go back down and scour that section some more. Well, I'm finished up here for today. My shoulder is starting to hurt and it's quite hot. But I think I made some good progress and kept this area clear of the new shoots, as well as worked on this upper patch. Though, as you can see, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done, but I'll be back. I'm sure next year it will be even better on account of my work. So I feel really happy and satisfied. So thanks for watching and see you next time.